Hello students, in our previous lecture we are studied the interdepartmental transfer. In interdepartmental transfer we are studied the transfer value, entries for transfer, okay, and stock reserve, okay, and discuss the one problem on departmental final account. And in our today's lecture we are going to solve this problem, okay. So again we revise the problem. Here rational departmental store has prepared the following trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2019. Okay, we read these all items in our previous lecture, but again we revise it from adjustment. First adjustment, rent or taxes to be allocated in the ratio of area occupied, which was 1:2 2:2 1 respectively. So here the rent or taxes are to be allocated among each department on the ratio of 1:2 2:1 respectively. Second adjustment, depreciation to be charged equally between the department HMT. Okay, so equally, so ratio is 1:1:1. Okay, and last adjustment of this problem is two salesmen employed. Okay, one worked in department M alone, the other worked in department H and T. His salary is allocated equally between department H and T. Salary of each salesman is rupees 2,500 per month. Okay, and according to this information we have to solve the problem. Okay, so here we read opening stock is transferred to trading account, purchases trading accounts, then salary adjustment on salary. So we calculate this working note for distribution of salary. Okay, rent and taxes are distributed according to ratio given in the adjustment. Discount allowed are distributed among the each department on sales ratio. Advertisement are distributed on the ratio of sales. Trade expenses distributed in sales ratio. Depreciation, so depreciation adjustment on depreciation is given. Okay, so here depreciation distribution is equally, or distribution of depreciation is equally 1:1:1. Electricity is distributed on the ratio of sales. Okay, carriage outward is also distributed on the ratio of sales. We read all the debit side of trading and profit and loss account. Now we read the credit side of trading and profit and loss account. Here by sales is given. We calculate the ratio of sales on the basis of sales of each department. Okay, sales of each department. Closing stock is also given. Closing stock of 3 department is also given. Okay, so here only transfer the value which is given in the problem to department. Okay, so we read this problem again. Now we are solve this problem. Here in the books of rational departmental store, departmental trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 2019, prepare a column according to the departments provided in the problem. So first problem, or first debit side and credit side. Okay, so debit side, particulars basis, department H rupees, department M rupees, department T rupees. Okay, so here department T rupees and total. Okay, particulars basis, department H department M, department T, and total. Okay, so column is prepared. Okay, now we are solve this problem. So first of all, we transfer the items given in the profit and loss account. So opening stock is given in the problem, so transfer this opening stock to trading and profit and loss account. So here we transfer it to debit side of trading account to opening stock. Okay, ratio is not given, but the distribution of opening stock is given, so only given, write it here, that is amounted to rupees. Okay, so amounted to rupees 45,000, 60,000, 27,800. Okay, the value of the opening stock is 45,000, 60,000, and 27,800. Total 1,32,800. Okay, so total is 1,32,800. Okay, then we transfer the purchases. Okay, so purchases is given in the problem to purchases department HMT. Okay, given here department HMT. Okay, given here, so transfer 2,24,000, 3,55,000 to department M, and 1,54,000 to department T. Okay, so here to purchases given. Okay, so given amounted to rupees 2,24,000. Okay, 2,24,000. Then 3,55,000 department M, and department T is rupees 1,54,000. Okay, total of three department is 7,33,000. Okay, and then we find out the items related to trading account. Here only two items are related to trading account, that is opening stock and purchases. No other direct expenses given here. Okay, if given, we write it here. Okay, for example, wages is given. Okay, direct wages, direct expenses is given, we transfer to debit side of trading account. Okay, but in our problem the direct expenses is not given, only two items which is related to trading account is given here, that is opening stock and purchases. Okay, so we transfer the sales. Okay, first we complete the trading account, then we solve the profit and loss account. So sales is transferred to by sales trading account credit side. Sales. Okay, sales is also given. Okay, given in the problem, given. Okay, amounted to rupees So amounted to rupees is 3,02,600, 4,53,900 and 1,51,300. Okay, so here 3,02,600, then Department M 4,53,900 and Department T 1,51,300. Total of sales is equal to 9,07,800. Okay, then we transfer the closing stock. Okay, so closing stock is given in the problem. Closing stock is transferred to credit side of trading account. Here closing stock is given, that is amounted to rupees. Department H 35,000, Department M 64,000 and Department T 75,000. Okay, so transfer this stock is also given. Okay, so here by closing stock, okay, closing stock is given, so no need to calculate the ratio and distribute the stock between Department H M T. So here given amounted to rupees 35,000 to Department H and 64,000 to Department M and 75,000 to Department T, and total is 1,74,000. Okay, so we transfer all items related to trading account. No other expenses is given related to trading account. Okay, so we make the total of both the sides. So here credit side is more. Okay, that is 10,81,800. Okay, so we put the total into credit side. Okay, here make the total of these three departments and put this total on credit side, debit side of trading account. So here opening stock, so total is make a total of all the columns. So here credit side is more than the debit side. We get a gross profit of Department HMT and total gross profit is also find out easily. So here okay, then insert another for total. Okay, so total is debit side total, sorry, credit side total is more, that is 10 lakh 81,800. Okay, so here we take this total into credit side. Okay, so here and find the difference, and that difference is called gross profit. But first of all, make the total of all departments. Department H total is 3,37,600. Okay, then total of M 5,17,900, and department T 2,26,300. Okay, so credit side is more than the debit side. We get a gross profit of the rational departmental store. So here so here take this total into debit side. Okay, because credit side is more than the debit side, the difference is called gross profit, and the difference is department H amounted to rupees 68,600. Okay, is the difference of department H. Difference of department M is 1,02,900 and 44,500. The difference of department T. Okay, so here, and the total difference is 2,16,000. Okay, so we find out the gross profit of rational departmental store. Okay, to gross profit carried down. Okay, carried down to next year. So here gross profit is transferred to the credit side of profit and loss account. So here we transfer the gross profit, okay, by gross profit or GP. Gross profit GP brought down, amounted to rupees, same amount. Here we get a gross profit transferred to the credit side of profit and loss account. Okay, so transfer this gross profit to profit and loss account, amounted to rupees, okay, 68,600. Department H 1,02,000, 1,02,900, the gross profit of department M and 44,500 the gross profit of department T, and total is 2,16,000 is total gross profit of the rational departmental stores. Okay, now we transfer all expenses which is related to profit and loss account. So here first transfer the salaries. Okay, salaries is given here to salaries. For salary we have to prepare a note, working note. So here working note first. Okay, allocation of salaries to department H, M and department T. So here one salesman is worked alone in department M. Okay, department M. So his salary is equal to, okay, so salary for salesman is rupees 2,500 per month. Okay, per month. So that is per month, that is 2,500 multiplied by 12, we get a salary is equal to 30,000, I think so. Okay, calculate the 2,500 into 12, 30,000. Okay, 30,000 is right answer. 2,500 multiplied by 12, we get a salary of one salesman for yearly salary of one salesman is 30,000. Okay, so 30,000 is the salary of one salesman which is worked in department M alone. Okay, here worked in department M alone, one salesman. So we get a one salesman salary, that is 30,000. Which department is M department? So transfer this 30,000 to department M. Okay, so department M is here. So salary is 30,000. Okay, now we find out the salary of H and T. Okay, so here another and second salesman. Okay, second salesman is worked in department H and department T. Okay, department H and T, salesman, not salesman, salesman. Department H and T, and his salary is 30,000. allocated equally, okay, equally between department department H and T. So salary of one salesman is 30,000. Okay, so here first of all calculate the yearly salary. How we calculate? 2,500 multiplied by 12, we get a yearly salary of second salesman, that is rupees 30,000, and this 30,000 is allocated equally between department T and H. Okay, so equally between, so we insert the arrow. So here this 30,000 is distributed equally. So equally means 30,000 divided by 2, we get a 15,000 for, so these are the distribution of, okay, so 30,000 is distributed to 30,000 is distributed to, so here 30,000 divided by 2 is equal to 15,000. Okay, so these 15,000 are distributed between 15,000 for, here 15,000 salary of one salesman is transferred to the department H, and 15,000 salary is transferred to department T. Okay, here equally, so 15,000 transfer to department H and department T. Okay, got it? समजलं? Yes sir, we got it. आम्हाला समजलेलं आहे. मग here transfer this 15,000 to department H 15,000, and department T is rupees 15,000, and total is 60,000. Okay, here working note basis, on which basis we distribute it? We distribute it in on the ratio of working note first. Okay, working note first, then we distribute the rent, rate and taxes. Okay, so which item is next? Rent and taxes. So here rent to rent or taxes. Okay, so rent, rate and taxes is the ratio of rent, rate, taxes is given 1:2:1. Okay, here adjustment number first. Okay, rent and taxes are allocated respectively or allocated in the ratio of area occupied, which was 1:2:1. Okay, so here the basis is given 1:2:1. So total amount of rent and taxes is amounted to rupees 45,000. Okay, and now we are calculate. How we calculate? So here amount of rent and taxes is given. rent taxes, okay, ratio is equal to 1:2:1. So total of this ratio is 4. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 1, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So distribute the ratio. So here for department H is equal to 45,000 divided by 4 multiplied by 1. We get a amount, and that amount is 11,250. Okay, calculate again the amount of department H. 45,000 divided by 4 into 1, that is 11,250. Okay, rent and taxes of department H is rupees 11,250. Again we revise it. How we calculate, how we find the amount of department H? That is, department H is equal to 45,000 divided by total ratio multiplied by 1. 1 part of rent and taxes is related to department H. Okay, so amount is 11,250. Now we find out the department H. M is equal to 45,000 divided by 4 multiplied by 2. So amount is equal to 22,500. okay, and department T is equal to 45,000 divided by 4 multiplied by 1 is equal to 11,250, which is calculated, okay, here for department H. So we get we allocate the rent and taxes to each department. So write it here, that is 11,250 22,500 and 11,250. okay, now which expenses is allocated? So here discount is allocated on the basis of sales ratio. So first of all we calculate the ratio of sales. So discount on the ratio of sales. And what is the ratio of sales? So first of all calculate the ratio of sales. So ratio of sales is equal to, here we calculate the ratio of sales or sales ratio. So sales ratio is equal to sales of each department. Okay, so sales of each department is given. So here department H, department M, and department T. Department T, and the sales is equal to, sales is given, so sales is 3,02,600, 4,53,000. here sales is given. Okay, sales is department H 3,02,600, 4,53,900, and 1,51,300. Okay, so on the given sales we find out the ratio. So here the amount of sales of each department is rupees 3,02,600, and department M is equal to, okay, department M is equal to, department M is equal to 4,53,900. okay, and department T is equal to 1,51,300. okay, on the basis of this information we calculate the ratio. Here only cancel the 0 and then we get a ratio. So here those students who did not calculate the ratio are only cancel the 0 of the amount of sales. So here 20 from each figure is cancelled. We get a amount that is 3,026, here 4,539 and 1,513. okay, we just cancel the zeros. okay, and ratio is, so here ratio is 2h2 to 2h2 3h2 is the ratio. okay, these are the sales ratio. okay, and those students who did not calculate this ratio are only cancel the 0 from figures. okay, so here only 0 0 2 0 are cancelled from each figure. okay, so where we get, how we cancel it, so here we make it red. okay, these 2 0 are cancelled, then these 2 0 are cancelled, and then these 2 0 are cancelled. We get a amount 3,026, 4,539 and 1,513. again we calculate ratio, we get it 2:3 3:1. okay, so here is the ratio. okay, so is equal to, we make a total of this amount that is amounted to rupees 3,000. we give you a solution, or we calculate a ratio on both methods, as we find out the ratio of these figures and without finding the ratio. okay, only cancelling the zeros. okay, here म्हणजे इथं आपण फक्त 0 कॅन्सल करून काही फिगर घेतलेले आणि त्या फिगरचे काही रेशो काढलेले. ज्यांना रेशो जमत असेल त्यांनी रेशो कम्प्यूट करा, ज्यांना जमत नसेल त्यांनी फक्त 0 कॅन्सल करत चला. Okay, so make the total of these figures. So 3026 plus 4539 plus 1513. So amount is 9078. So okay, 9078. Okay, and the total of ratio is equal to 6. Okay, we give you a solution from both of these figures. So how we find out the or how we allocate the expenses on the basis of sales ratio. So here, allocation of which expenses? Allocation of discount. Allocation of discount between department H, M, T. So here DEPT department H is equal to, the amount of discount allowed is rupees 12,000. 12,000 divided by 9078 multiplied by 3026, we get a amount that is amounted to rupees 12,000 divided by 9078, okay, multiplied by 3026, that is amounted to rupees 4,000. Okay, 4,000 is transferred to department H, or on the basis of ratio, or same answer is find out by the ratio. So here, or 12,000 divided by total of ratio 6 multiplied by 2. Okay, so is equal to 4,000. Okay, amount is same. So 12,000 divided by 6 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4,000. Amount is same or answer is same. Adapt any one of the techniques to find out the sales ratio. Okay, these are the answer of, or allocated the sales ratio on department H. Now we allocate the discount to department DEPT, department M. Okay, department DEPT M is equal to, same answer, 12,000 divided by 9078 multiplied by how much? 4,000, I think so, 4,539. 4,539, sorry, okay, बरोबर आहे, right, is equal to, we get a answer that is 12,000 divided by 9078 multiplied by 4,539, that is 6,000. Okay, or on the ratio which is calculated in working note, amounted to rupees 12,000 divided by 6 multiplied by 3, okay, is equal to is equal to 6000. Okay, so answer is same. Calculate ratio or cancel the zero. Which is useful to you or which is understandable you are taken into consideration. We show you the techniques to calculate the ratio. Okay, adopt any one techniques or any one tricks to find out the ratio. Okay, or find out the allocation of expenses between department HMT. Now DEPT department T is equal to same 12,000 divided by 9078. Okay, 9078 multiplied by 1513. Okay, so is equal to 2000. Okay, and or 12,000 divided by 6 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2000. Okay, so these are the allocation of discount among each department. So transfer these or allocate these expenses here on the ratio of sales. Okay, so amounted to rupees 4000, department M 6000, and department T is rupees 2000. 2000 total is equal to 12,000. Okay, so you got it better. Okay, so we calculate the ratio. Now only distribute or allocate the ratio on the basis of sales. I think all the expenses are related to sales. Okay, here sales ratio, sales ratio, sales ratio. Once we calculate the ratio, it is very easy to distribute or allocate the expenses among each department. Now to advertisement. Okay, to advertisement or advertisement. So advertisement are distributed on the ratio of sales. Okay, so here we use a shortcut advertising. Okay, advertising is distributed on the basis of sales. So allocated the advertisement expenses among each department. So here advertising. Okay, DPT H, DPT M, and DEPT T, HMT. Okay, so here yes, the amount of advertisement is equal to we write it, so we make it highlight by yellow color. Okay, advertisement 34,000. So allocation of advertisement 34,500 is allocated between each department. So here 34,500 divided by 9,078 multiplied by 3026 is equal to 11,500 then is equal to 34,500 divided by 9,078 multiplied by 4,539 is equal to 17,250, and department T is equal to 34,500 divided by 9,078 multiplied by 1,513 is equal to 5,750. Okay, these are the amount or on allocation of advertisement on the sales ratio. The ratio is 34,500 divided by 6 multiplied by 2, okay, is equal to 11,500. okay, 11,500, same as it is. Answer will be same by using the ratio or without ratio. Okay, so 34,500 divided by 9078 multiplied by 3026, 11,500. okay, same as it is. 34500 divided by 6 multiplied by 3 is equal to 17,250, or 34,500 divided by 6 multiplied by 1 is equal to 5,750. okay, so these are the answer or allocating the advertisement expenses on the ratio of sales. Okay, so here advertisement are distributed on the ratio of sales 11,500 17,250 and 5,750. Total is equal to 34,500. okay, again next expenses is there. So here trade expenses. So trade expenses is distributed on the ratio of sales. So trade expenses amount is 9,000. okay, so now you make the working note and transfer. We just write it here, the expenses, trade expenses okay, distributed on the ratio of trade expenses sales ratio. Total amount is 9,000. So this 9,000 is distributed between Department H, Department M and Department T. So calculate the allocation of trade expenses. So here we calculate the ratio or amount of trade expenses. So here trade expenses is equal to department H, department T, DEPT, okay, department T and department DEPT, HMT, sorry, here department M and department T. So 9,000 divided by 6 multiplied by 2 is equal to 3,000. 9,000 divided by 6 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4,500. Okay, and department T, 9,000 divided by 6 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1,500. 1,500 or okay, 9,000 divided by 9,078 multiplied by okay, multiplied by 3,026. 3,026 amount is same, is equal to 3,000. Okay, 9,000 divided by 9078 multiplied by 3026, that is amounted to rupees 3,000. Amount is same. So calculate or allocate the expenses on the basis of sales ratio. Calculating sales ratio is very easy. Those students who did not calculate the ratio only cancel the zero from the amount of sales, and those students who calculate the ratio are calculate ratio and distribute the expenses on the basis of sales ratio. Okay, it is for example. Now we are write the direct answer and remaining allocation of expenses is given for you as homework. Okay, now 3,000 for department H, 4,500 for department M, and 1,500 for department T, total 9,000. Then which expenses? Then depreciation is given. Okay, then depreciation. Okay, this depreciation and adjustment is on given on depreciation, that is depreciation is second adjustment is to be charged equally. So amount of depreciation is 15,000 to depreciation. Okay, depreciation depreciation okay, depreciation, the depreciation depreciation full form. Okay, so depreciation is allocated between each department on the ratio of 1:1 1:1 1:1. Okay, it means equally, or write it here into bracket, that is equally. Okay, so depreciation is distributed among each department equally. Okay, so amount of depreciation is 15,000. Okay, total amount of depreciation is 15,000, so equally 5,000 for each department. 5,000 for each department. 5,000 for each department. 5,000 for each department. Okay, equal. So distribution of depreciation equally. So here depreciation amount is 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 for each department. Now distribute the electricity. Electricity is distributed on the basis of sales ratio. So here to electricity on the ratio of sales and total amount of electricity is rupees 18,300. Okay, so for department H amounted to rupees 6,100, 6,100, 12,000, for department M 9,150, and department T amounted to rupees 3,050. Okay, then last expenses is given, that is carriage outward. So carriage outward is distributed on the basis of sales ratio 6,600. So here 6,600 to carriage outward. Okay, outward distributed on sales ratio. So amount So Department H amounted to rupees 2200. Department M, HM 3300, and T amounted to rupees 1100. Okay. Here we transfer or we allocated all the expenses to each department. Now we make the total and find the net profit or net loss of the departmental store, rational departmental store. So make the total of credit side. So 68,600, 1,02,900, 44,500, total 2,16,000. Okay, so make the total of these. So total is, so here 15,000. Here credit side's total is more. Okay, so take this into credit side. One department, first of all find the profit or loss of department H. So total of department H is, or total of credit side of department H is more, that is 68,000. Here 68,000. Okay, 68,600. So put this total into debit side of department H, 68,600. Okay, 68,600, and find the difference, and that difference is called, so difference is 10,550, and that difference is called net profit. So we get a net profit. Okay, so here we get a net profit to net profit. Okay, transfer to general P&L account. Now we make the total of department M. So here make the total of debit side. So here also a credit side is more than the debit side, then put the credit side totals into debit side, that is amounted to rupees 1,02,900, 1,02,900, 1,02,900. Okay, put this total into credit side, 1,02,900. Okay, the net profit is amounted to rupees 5,200. Okay, now make the total of department T. So here 45,000, and total of T 15,000, 11, 2,000, 5,000. So here the total of debit side is more than the credit side, that is amounted to rupees. Okay, that is amounted to rupees 44,650. So department T has incurred the loss, not net profit. Okay, department T has incurred the loss. So make this total and take this total on credit side and find out the net loss. So 44,650. The difference is rupees 150. Okay, and that difference is called net loss. So here we find out the net profit and net loss of each department by net loss. Okay, and that net loss and net profit is transferred to here. Net profit transferred to general P and L account. Okay, same as it is, loss is transferred to general P and L account. So in our problem, our net profit is 15,600. Okay, so find out, verify this profit is right or wrong. So here, okay, here net profit is given 15,600. So this 15,600 is the, find out the correct or not. We verified this. Okay, so here sorry, total net profit is not find out by us. So find out the total net profit. Okay, so total net profit is equal to here 15,750. Okay, 15,750 is total net profit and total net loss is equal to 150. Sorry, we forgot the finding out the total net profit or total net loss. So 150 is total loss and total column is amounted to rupees 2,16,150. Okay, here also 2,16,150 is the total of the rational business organization. So verify the profit is correct or not. Very easy to find out or correct this. So profit is equal to net profit is equal to 15,750, but this is not true profit. Okay, why? See the problem, and net profit is given 15,600. Okay, so here department H and M are in profit, but department T is in loss, so profit add. So here how we calculate net profit? 10,550 plus 5,200, okay, is equal to 15,750 minus net loss, and net loss is 150. Then we get the profit 15,600. Okay, got it? So our answer is right. Okay, तर तुम्हाला इथं समजलं असेल how we solve the problem. Okay, it is very easy to prepare a departmental trading and profit and loss account. If you have any query or any doubt, let me know about your doubt on my email ID or on WhatsApp. Thank you very much.